Welcome to Victory Vault, where we find the stories behind the football that everyone else moves past too quickly. The 2026 World Cup is over. The trophy has been lifted, the squad has been celebrated, the manager has been praised. And already the arguments have started, not about what happened, about what it meant. Those arguments will not be resolved this year. They will not be resolved next year. In 2036, when the next generation of football fans is old enough to have opinions, the same debates will still be running. Here is exactly why. The first argument is the format. 48 teams. The tournament that produced historic moments and genuine upsets also produced matches that tested the patience of anyone watching. Was the quality worth the quantity? That question did not get a clean answer in 2026. It will not get one in 2027. The data will accumulate. The television numbers will be analyzed. The attendances will be studied. And in 10 years, someone will write the definitive piece on whether the 48-team World Cup was the right decision. And half the football world will disagree with their conclusion. The second argument is the host. 3 countries, 16 cities. An experiment in tournament hosting that had never been attempted at this scale. Did it work? The people who attended say yes. The people who watched on television say the atmosphere felt fragmented. The people who traveled between host cities say the logistics were a nightmare. The people who stayed in one city say they had the best experience of their football lives. All of them are right. None of them are having the same argument. The third argument is the individual legacies. Messi, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal. Every player who performed significantly at the 2026 World Cup will have their tournament reassessed by history. The player who looked like the best in the world in July 2026 may look different in the context of what happens in the following decade. Legacies are not fixed at the moment of performance. They are rewritten continuously. In 2036, the conversation about who the 2026 World Cup actually belonged to will have been rewritten several times. The fourth argument is the decisions, the VAR calls, the referee moments, the tactical choices that worked and the ones that did not. Every controversial decision from the 2026 World Cup will be re-examined at every subsequent tournament as a reference point. Did VAR improve or worsen the game? The 2026 World Cup is now permanent evidence in that argument on both sides simultaneously. The fifth argument is the simplest and the hardest to resolve. Was it the greatest World Cup ever? The people who were there will say yes. The people who watched from home are less certain. The statistics support some of the claim. The atmosphere data is more complicated. And by 2036, there will have been at least 2 more World Cups to compare it against. The greatest ever claim will be tested by time. It always is. The 2026 World Cup ended. The arguments did not. And if you want to understand one of the arguments that started before the final whistle even blew, how the final was really won before anyone walked onto the pitch, that video is already on your screen. Watch it now. Subscribe right now. Do not miss what comes next. You're welcome as always.